Dear students, in my previous lecture, I have explained you about maxima minima, about local maximum, local minimum value. Now we will discuss some of the questions based on maxima minima asked by various students. After that, we will start integration. Now, let us start with a question. A figure consists of semicircle with a rectangular on its diameter. Rectangle on its diameter. Given parameter of the figure, find its dimension in order to that the area may be maximum. What is given to you? A figure is given to you. Figure is like a rectangle surmounted by a semicircle. ये क्वेश्चन अलग अलग तरीके से आ जाता है. कई बार ये it's like a window surmounted by a semicircular opening, something like that. Now it is given to you a semicircle with rectangle on its diameter. Given the perimeter of the figure, find the dimension in order to maximize its area. See, if its perimeter is given to you, we all know the formula for perimeter. Perimeter contain all sum of all boundaries. Now, first of all, let us take its base is of 2x, because in future we need to take its radius. So it is 2x. Similarly, if we take this as 2y, then these two sides gives us 2y plus 2y, 4y. And then we need to take parameter of this semicircle. What is the parameter of circle? 2 pi r. So what should be the parameter of semicircle? Pi r. That is pi x. So we have this as a parameter, and parameter is given to you. So we will take parameter p as constant. Now we need to maximize its area, and area of this structure will be area of semicircle plus area of rectangle. So area of rectangle will be length into breadth, that is 2x into 2y, that is 4xy, plus area of semicircle will be pi x square. Now because it is semicircle, so it should be half of the area of circle, that is pi x square upon 2. Now let us write this expression A in terms of one variable. So in terms of one variable, we need to take the value of y. What should be the value of y from here? Let us take x here, and in place of 4y, take all the things towards that side. That is something like p minus 2x minus pi x. When we take all the things towards left hand side, plus pi x square upon 2. Now let us solve it little bit. A is equal to px minus 2x square minus pi x square plus pi x square by 2. So here it gives you minus pi x square, here plus pi x square by 2. When you solve, this will gives you minus pi x square upon 2. So now this is a function, and to maximize or to minimize this function, we need to take derivative of a, that is dA by dx. Derivative will be p minus 4x minus pi x. Why pi x? Because it is give you 2x and 2 will be cancelled, so pi x. And we all know that for maximum or minimum value, a, this must be 0. So when you solve this, it gives you p minus 4x minus pi x is equal to 0, it gives you x is equal to p upon pi plus 4. We have this as a critical value. Now dimensions clear that x is equal to p upon pi plus 4, but we have no idea whether at this particular point it gives you maximum or it gives you minimum value of a. So what we do, we simply differentiate it twice, d2a over dx square. When you differentiate it, it gives you 0, minus 4, minus pi. So minus 4 plus pi, which is less than 0. And when double derivative is less than 0, it is a case of maximum. So now it gives us x is equal to pi p upon pi plus 4. So if x is this, what is the length of rectangle? 2x. That is 2p upon pi plus 4. And radius of the circle is p upon pi plus 4. One thing more left, that is we need to find 2y. 2y. When you solve it, it also gives you p upon पाई प्लस 4. आप ये कैलकुलेशन करके सॉल्व करके चेक कर सकते हो. तो इस तरह से हम लोगों ने डायमेंशंस निकाल ली इस गिवन फिगर की. Let us discuss one more question asked by many students. Find the volume of the largest cylinder that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius r. Largest cylinder. What is the meaning of largest cylinder here? We need to maximize its volume, and that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius r means the cylinder lies inscribed in a sphere. There is a sphere, something like that, and if a cylinder inscribed in it, it is something like that. This will be the radius r. Now let us take height of this cylinder is capital, is small h. Let us take height is h. Half height will be h by 2. Now let us take radius of cylinder is capital R. A kind of relationship we have got now between R, H and capital R. Now we need to maximize the volume of sphere, and we all know the formula for volume of sphere. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. This will be the volume of cylinder. Now by this relation we know that r is equal to r square, r will be hypotenuse, r square is equal to h by 2 square plus r square. R square is equal to h square upon 4 plus r square. Now using this relation, we all know that the things related to circle, or circle in place of you can say sphere, are constants. So it gives you r square is equal to r square minus h square upon 4. Now we will substitute this value here. V is equal to pi r square minus h square upon 4 into h. Now see, this will be in terms of one variable, that is h. Now solve it little bit. Pi r square h minus pi h cube upon 4. Now We all know for maximum or minimum value of a function, its derivative must be 0. So differentiate it with respect to h, dv by dh. And it gives you dv by dh as pi r square minus 3 pi h square upon 4. And we all know that for maximum or minimum value of v, this must be 0. So equate it to 0 for maximum or minimum v. v for v, we need to equate dv by dh is equal to 0. Now when we put this is equal to 0, it gives us pi r square is equal to 3 pi h square upon 4. Solve it and it gives you h is equal to 2 upon root 3 r. You just give it a name, equation 1. Now we have got h in terms of r. That is very much required. Now at this point, at this situation, we have to check whether double derivative is maximum or minimum. We need to differentiate it again, and it gives you with respect to h, because r is constant, it gives you minus 6 pi h upon 4, which is less than 0. And we all know you can put here the value, and we all know if double derivative is less than 0, so it is a case of maximum. It is a case of maximum, and when we put this value here, it gives us r square is equal to r square minus 2 upon 3 r square. That is, when you solve, it gives you r square upon 3. Sorry, here 2 upon 3 r square is in place of h, and upon 1 upon 4 was also there. So it gives us a relationship, that is root 2 upon 3 r. We have got this as capital R. Now let us substitute the value of r square and h in 1. This was suppose equation number A. Let us substitute the value of r square and h in equation A, which is both in terms of r. So it is something like v is equal to pi r square h is equal to pi 2 upon 3 r square into 2 r upon root 3. When you solve, this will gives you 4 pi r cube upon 3 root 3. And we all know the volume of sphere is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. So in place of this, you can also write volume of sphere upon root 3. So volume of cylinder will comes as 1 upon root 3 times of volume of sphere. That is what we need to verify or prove. Okay, after that, let us discuss one more question, which is based on angle, or you can say cone, because अब तक के हमने कोन वाला कोई क्वेश्चन डिस्कस नहीं किया, और ये आपकी एनसीईआरटी की बुक में भी है और बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. Show that semi vertical angle of a cone of maximum volume and given slant height is tan inverse root 2. किसी किसी बुक में आपको ये भी मिल जाएगा cos इनवर्स 1 अपॉन रूट 3. फॉर्म तो कोई भी हो सकती है, cos इनवर्स की फॉर्म में हो सकती है या tan इनवर्स की फॉर्म में हो सकती है. तो क्या क्वेश्चन है? शो दैट सेमी वर्टिकल एंगल ऑफ अ कोन ऑफ मैक्सिमम वॉल्यूम. मींस वी नीड टू मैक्सिमाइज द वॉल्यूम of a cone. Let us make a cone here. We have to maximize the volume of a cone whose slant height we need to find. You all know what is slant height, L. No, it is given to you. show that the semi-vertical angle of a cone of maximum volume given slant height L is given to you, and you all know whatever is given to you is treated as a constant, and we have to find something in terms of semi-vertical angle. Let us take semi-vertical angle as alpha. Now suppose its height is h and its base radius is r. We all know by trigonometry a relationship between angle, base, height and hypotenuse. So it gives us height as L cos theta and radius as L sin theta. And we all know the volume of a cone is 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So it gives you 1 upon 3 pi. R means L sin theta. So L square sin square theta into h is L cos theta. We all know L is a constant item. Now we have got the expression, and let us differentiate it with respect to theta. dv by d theta. 1 upon 3 pi L square into L cube will be there. Now let us differentiate it, and after taking derivative of cos theta, sin square theta as it is, derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So let us make it minus sin cube theta plus cos theta as it is, derivative of sin square theta is 2 sin theta cos theta with positive sign. So we have got this as a derivative. You all know how to find derivative. तो इसलिए अगर आपको ये समझ में नहीं आया तो you can even try it. Now we all know for maximum or minimum value of a function, derivative must be 0. So this must be 0 for maximum or minimum value. Now when this is 0, this part is constant, it will be 0. And when you take this, it gives you sin theta common and minus sin square theta plus 2 cos square theta is equal to 0. It gives you either sin theta is equal to 0, which is not possible. Since as sin theta will become 0, radius will become 0. और अगर radius 0 हो जाएगी तो concept ही खत्म हो जाएगा हमारी इस figure का. After that, we have got another thing left, that is this part. It gives you sin square theta is equal to 2 cos square theta, and it gives you tan square theta is equal to 2, and it gives you tan theta is equal to root 2, that is theta is equal to tan inverse root 2. ये हमारी थीटा की वैल्यू आ गई, यही प्रूफ करना था. अब आपको पता है जब tan थीटा वाला पार्ट आ गया तो आप cos थीटा वाला भी आराम से निकाल सकते हो. Its slant height is tan inverse root 2. It is in terms of alpha actually. Okay, let us do one thing. In place of alpha, let us take theta here. So each and everything will in terms of theta. And now if you want to find this answer in terms of cos, you can also write cos theta is equal to 1 upon under root 1 plus tan square theta. So 1 upon under root 1 plus root 2 का square आ जाएगा 2. So it gives you cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 3 or theta is equal to cos inverse 1 upon root 3. So it's not a big deal. But the point is, still we are not in a situation to write whether it is maximum or minimum. So to check whether it is maximum or minimum, we need to find double derivative dv by d theta. और आप लोग dv by d theta निकालेंगे इसी पॉइंट पे, तो आपको बेटे प्रैक्टिस कर लेनी चाहिए इसके लिए. पाई l cube upon 3 is there, and when you take derivative it is something like minus 3. From here you have to take, this is just solution. So it is something like minus 3 sin square theta cos theta plus 2 cos cube theta minus 4 sin square theta cos theta. From here I have taken. And you have to find the value at tan theta is equal to √2. तो जब tan theta √2 होगा, आपको पता है cos theta क्या होगा, अभी अभी बताया मैंने आपको 1/√3. sin theta क्या होगा, ये भी आपको पता है. क्या होगा बताया जरा. tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So sin theta is equal to tan theta into cos theta, √2 upon √3. When you put these three values here, d2v over d theta square, you will find the value in terms of negative. You just check it. And when you find this value in terms of negative value, it means it is a case of maximum. So by this way, you can try various questions related to maxima, minima. One more question is there, which is very, very important. That is, show that the volume of largest cone that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius r is 8/27 of the volume of sphere. It is just something like the question we have just discussed. That is when a cylinder inscribed in a sphere. So just try the questions